Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of LoiA, the lore of it all in World of Warcraft. I'm Adam Wolf, and today we're going to be picking right back up where we left off, right here in Bloodwatch. And we're going to continue helping the people of Bloodwatch until we are done. We still have quite a bit to do, I think. We're getting close, though. We're on the last bit of the story arc in this area, so once we're done with that, we will be moving on. First things first, I looked up stat priority. Not that this really matters, but, you know, for soloing and stuff like that, I think it's important to understand what I'm going to need to focus on in terms of, like, stats and spec builds and talents and stuff like that. And it looks like intellect, haste, and mastery are, like, the top three that I need, which I thought was interesting. You know, you take a look at crit, you think I would need crit, but then at the same time, haste means you can cast your spells faster, and yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So there's that. And secondly, I want to apologize for the quality of the last video. It was like blown out in red. That's not what this place looks like. You guys are seeing it now. It doesn't look like that. What happened was swapping HDMI cables and using my capture card instead of using OBS to record. It seemingly thought HDR was on a non-HDR monitor, so it blew out the colors entirely, and I tried to correct it in post. I think I did okay with that, but it was already, the damage was done, and so, yeah, there's that. But anyway, so with that out of the way, let's get back into the story. I'm just gonna do this. Right, we're gonna go over to this young lady.
Open your heart to the light.
Catch and release. The black silt murlocs on the southwestern coast are curious creatures. In some ways, they act barely sentient, yet in others, they show a remarkable degree of organization. I have a few theories about that, but no real way to test them until recently. I've devised a method that will allow me to track the murlocs I'm interested in without doing any lasting harm or interfering with their natural behavior. Why? Murlocs are stupid. I hate murlocs. Wish I could kill them all. If you're willing to help with the marking, I'll gladly pay you for your assistance. I'm gonna have to accept, obviously.
Favor the road traveled by feet.
Goodbye. Turn my headset down a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud. All right, and if you guys remember from the last episode, we have our mount. So we're going 60% faster. I also found out that later on in my spec build, my talent tree and whatnot, there's going to be abilities that actually replace abilities, kind of like Mind Flay replaced Smite. So there's a reason why I can't, it doesn't really work out creating a macro for some of my abilities, because there's actually an ability later on that applies both or all of Shadow Word Pain, Devouring Plague, and Vampiric Touch. Vampiric Touch is something I get a little bit later, but yeah, there's an ability that does all three. So it's like, all right, then I can clear up some space on my palette, and that'll be that. So I'm kind of excited. That's not until much later. That's like level 45 or something like that. So I do wonder what she's doing with this research, though. Like, why is she having me go and do this? There's just so many aggro enemies around here. Wow, he didn't latch onto me. All right, good. Good. I don't want him. Scout tagged. Forager. Oh, God. There's a person over there going around killing everything, so this is going to take a bit. Unless these guys are all scouts, technically. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. There we go. Okay, yeah, no, there are scouts. Ah, there's a scout. Just gonna clear away for myself here. Guys do have money. I will take that. Thank you. All right, Scout McGee. No, where are you going? Gotcha. So it's the purple guys. We got to look for the purple guys. All right, so she's doing this. She's wondering what is causing them to be mindless one time and seemingly organized, as she put it, another time. Or in another instance, another life. Dude, wow, these scouts are like few and far between, aren't they? I've only seen one so far. Of course, maybe, just maybe, the person that was here earlier killed all of them. There's one. No, not the forager. Just get close enough.
I'm out of range.
No, I'm not.
I can't
there
use
we
that
go.
item yet.
There's another one. Nice. Let me just get you real quick. Don't. You little bastard. You asked for it. I need to tag 6 of these guys. I can see why they call this area Black Silt. Are there any... Oh, there's a scout. I was going to say, are there any scouts around here? Boom. And any... there's one. Almost done. One more after this.
It's
Boom.
still recharging.
Oh, shut up. There's one right... Oh, there's 2 of them over here. I will take these. Don't come any closer. Boom. Got him. Nice. On our way back. My hearth steed. Fly like the wind. This game does look good, man. I gotta say. It looks very good. It doesn't look good when the colors are blown out and it's one prominent color. Like I said, I tried to dull the red. I tried to bring it down a little bit, try and even the levels of color out, but there's only so much you can do after the fact that the video's been recorded. Color correction can only go so far. And it's more meant for, well, video cameras, not video games. So if, like, you shot something with a DSLR, then, and you know, it's like washed out in white or something like that. Like it's just a film of white over the top of it. You could use color correction to kind of bring that into a more natural looking shot, but with video games, I think it's a lot harder than that. Color correction doesn't really work very well. I could be wrong. I did what I could.
One wishes to
It was
you.
far too red. Did the device work? Have you marked the murlocs for my research? Yes. Well done, Laura. I was worried that the marking device might malfunction, but it seems like everything went according to plan. Ooh. All right, so again, we're looking for intellect, haste, and mastery. Crit and versatility come last. It's very interesting, but those are a boost anyway, so we want that. Bloodmist Isle was forever changed by our arrival. The Exodars crash scattered debris all over the islands, and I think it's beginning to have an adverse effect on the wildlife. Before I can be certain of my conclusion, I'll need to get a closer look. Crystals seem to have an effect that seem to have affected the trees the fastest. So it seems that the tenants, or treants, the Trents or the treants. I think it's Trents. Anyway, would be the most likely to show symptoms. If you bring me samples of bark from corrupted Trents, I can begin my in-depth studies.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
So,
Seek the path of the
if you guys know how to say that correctly, let me know in the comments below. Is it Trents or Treants? I would like to know so I can get it right. I don't want to mispronounce something. I mean, it's part of the game, it's part of the lore, and I don't want to get it wrong. I hate mispronouncing things. I always want to know the proper way to pronounce something. I'm not going to gather any more of those crystals. Oh, okay, so I guess I only have to kill him. Which is going to be very easy. Or not. What was that? Is that a harvestable thing? Oh, man. I really am happy to be back in this. I never disliked World of Warcraft. Again, I just couldn't pay for it. Now I can. Why do I bother? So far, very interesting, Blood Mist Isle. It's just full of, like, they're having a war, but also at the same time, they're trying to figure out what the hell happened. Why certain animals were affected in a certain way. Why certain flora were affected in a certain way. It's pretty cool. Crystallized bark. That's what we're looking for here. There it is. So we're gonna be few and far between, are we? Well, that's okay with me. I just get XP for every kill. Nope, okay. Oh. I guess there really aren't too many in one area. Man, can you guys imagine how many episodes we'd be in if I was able to pay for the game? And I just kept going. Ah, we'd have so many episodes. We'd have so much story. There's not a single Trent here. I'm going to call them Trents for now, unless you guys correct me in the comments. Oh, God. But there's not a single one here. It's just grizzly bears. Very aggressive grizzly bears. Nope, wrong button. Oof, man, they are all over the place, though. So we got plenty of spots to check. I'm going to do the best I can to avoid all the aggro. It doesn't look like their respawn timer is too quick, though. No, 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 no. Ow, go away. Probably have a better chance of just going to the bigger areas. Yes, it's not like there isn't any red, okay? And it's also kind of crazy to think that that's... Is that? Oh, yeah, that's before you get onto Blood Mist. There's plenty of red color all over the place, but it's not as prominent as it showed up in the video. Like, that video was blown out in red. And I think what happened was, it just thought that the red hue that this place does have was the main color. And so all the grass looked red. The grass is actually brown. But because of the overall amount of red that is in this place, the capture card couldn't tell the difference. And of course, obviously, it was seeing HDR when there was none. Where are all the Trents, dude? Did somebody come through here and kill them all? Because I didn't. Ah, there's one. Oh boy, this is going to take a while if I can't seem to find enough. I mean, I'm like the only one here. I really am. There was like one other guy I saw, and that was about it. Alright, there's another spot over there. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't... Damn it. Can't catch me. Oh, there's a couple of people. Interesting. I know I mentioned in the last episode, but I really like the fact that they have a marker on your HUD so you can see. There's one. So that way you have a direction to go. Of course, you're not going to give me one. They are all over the place, though. They're all over the place, but they're not actually there. See, there's one. It's not even in the area that it said. That it designated. The game lied to me. I got a drink of water. Because... well, I'm going to be talking a lot. At least trying to. Anyway. What's this? Bonus event pet battles. What? Battle pet experience gain increased by 200%. It's actually a hefty bonus. It's technically double. Seriously? These things really just don't want to give this up. Also, forgot this. So happy I can use that without being taken out of shadow form. Because it's not technically a holy power. It's just a priest power. But you never know. Sometimes you never know what will take you out of shadow form. Obviously, any holy power, really. But that's why I thought this was. But it's just a power word. Alright. Oh, wait, what? Is it good? Ooh, yes. Because, one, it's got the haste. Lose versatility, but that's okay. We got upgrades. Upgrades. Sort it. Alright, now we gotta go back to one of the other spots. We just need one more. Yeah, about this way. There's so many bears. so many ostriches? The brochure said there'd only be a few ostriches. Well, this is terrible. I love that scene. It's so funny. There you go, attaboy. Let's keep it rolling. And it was right next to home. So nice of that Trent to be there.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Able to get the samples I need. Yes, I did. There's more than enough here for my research. Thank you, Laura. If you find any other evidence that the crystals are corrupting Blood Mist's native creatures, let me know right away. Okay. Ooh, she's an herbalist. I don't need to do herbalism. Do you think often of your family, Laura? There were a number of families aboard the Exodar, but I've heard of very few being reunited. I myself am looking for traces of my husband, Ghislaine, who was a technician in the cryocore. Wait a second, didn't I just meet somebody named Ghislaine? Or maybe I heard about them. The wreckage of it is located to the west, and it's swarming with blood elves. I must find out what became of Ghislaine. Even news of his death is better than never knowing. My husband will be wearing a pendant identical to my own. They were a gift from my sister. Another family directed quest. Interesting. I mean, it's a pretty tragic event when you think about it. Their ship got taken out of orbit, really. I mean, it wasn't orbiting, but they got shot down out of space. I think, if I remember correctly, by the Burning Legion. And they were forced to crash land here. But in doing so, they inadvertently, unintentionally, caused this major shift in the land. Creatures obviously became corrupt. The land became corrupt and everything. So it's just like, it's kind of, the whole thing is tragic. And obviously people lost families, not just on the Exodar, but also, well, down here on Azeroth. Oh, a fireball, huh? Yeah, how was that fireball? Back in the day, I used to just loot everything. And just sell all of it. Because, you know, there's infinite amounts of money for the vendors. So, it's not like Skyrim where each vendor has a limited amount of money. What the hell? That was a really slow reaction, wasn't it? I used to loot everything, but that led to, obviously, just constantly having to empty my inventory and stuff. Now, I make sure I'm more conscious about, or conscientious about what I pick up. Like, I just picked up that sword. I can't use that sword, but that sword is worth a lot more money than, well, some piece of crap, like tooth or something. Yeah, see, like, that belt's worth 2 silver. And I guess that's okay, but it's the green weapons and armor that I'd be more interested in. Well, she wasn't kidding. They really do surround this place. Pretty sure he was line of sight. worry, I've got my healing. Oh, somebody else is here. Nice. Boy, they love their fireballs, don't they?
Target something first.
Right here. I hit tab. Thank you for all your money and linen cloth, though it was just one linen cloth. That's kind of sad and pathetic. Oh. I watched as they beat him without mercy. Their ruthless lieutenant acted as if such cruelty was an act of normalcy. Through the savage beatings, I could feel myself breaking. As I watched Vindicator Sauron. Not Sauron, but Sauron. Take their blows, I began to weep. Not out of fear. I wept out of sadness to see a Draenei of the... Oop, hold on. Triumvirate. I was wondering how to pronounce that. Treated in such a manner. If only I could have broken free of my bonds. If only. After what seemed an eternity, the Vindicator lost consciousness. The torture was too much, even for him. The cruel one, Mattis, as I found out he was called, attempted to wake Sauron by splashing contagion-laced water across his ravaged body, but Sauron did not wake. I wanted to scream, but only a low gasp escaped my lips. I was promptly beaten for this act of rebellion as I lay on the ground. I could see Mattis pacing in... It's probably pronounced Matisse. I could see Matisse pacing in front of Sauron's body. He seemed visibly concerned. He stated that Sironis or Sirona or some such entity would have his flesh flayed from his bones if Sauron had perished in the beatings. Dude, did that guy just drag these guys into here, or are they just coming out of nowhere now? I'm reading a journal, damn it. Owned. That the Sironis entity had plans for Sauron. What? Okay, that's a weird... Oh. The writing stops abruptly and a long line scrolls off the page. This Draenei died while making the entry. Oh my god. The corpse appears to be dressed in the manner of an Exodar technician, but the pendant described by Moray is absent. You have no means of identifying the corpse as Ghislaine with the information Moray gave you, but the clothing appears to have been torn in search of valuables. The Blood Elves in the area would have claimed anything of value from the wreckage, including Ghislaine's jeweled amulet. Although her husband did not survive the crash, you believe that Moray would be grateful if you recovered her husband's amulet from the Blood Elves. So, I mean, I did just kill a bunch. Oh. No, you're not Moray, but I sense that you have met. Oh, I'll read from here. When you see her, tell her that I survived the crash, only to be done in by the infiltrators. Let her know my last thought was of her. Alright, yeah, so I just killed a bunch of Blood Elves, so now there's none to kill. What are you? Another priest, but looks like they're running a healing priest. Which gets you really fast queues and instance finders. Or instance runs. Alright, who's got the amulet? Which one has the amulet? You pigs! Oh, never mind. That one's going for... Oop, didn't want... whatever, who cares? That one's going for Shadow Priest too. Never mind. I am clearly further along. Right, Shadow Priest? Just says Draenei. Doesn't actually say if it's Shadow or not. But she had Mind Flay, so yeah, pretty good assumption that it's a Shadow Priest. See, now this is good because now I get to kill indiscriminately, even though that's something I do anyway. It's still... now it has a purpose. We gotta find... there you go. I knew one of you would have had it eventually. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I love the color of that water. I know it's corrupted water, but you know, and it looks like blood, but it's a really nice red. Does that make me weird?
Blessings upon you.
Moray looks at you hopefully. Did your search turn up any trace of Ghislaine? You tell Moray of your findings in the wreckage of the cryocore. So he's... I guess I knew on some level, but just wouldn't let myself believe it. It's not the news I was hoping for, but you have my deepest thanks for finding Ghislaine. Intellect and stamina boost. Boom. New boots. Boom. That's everything. Oh, look who came back. There's still one more quest. Please tell me this stays here. Unless, of course, this kind of glitched out or something. I don't know. Like... anyway. Put those boots on. Alright. I'm going to do this other one. I can't leave it untouched. I've got to finish every quest in this area. And I hope I didn't miss any out in the open.
Have not forgotten us.
The Hand of Argus has established a forward base at Vindicator's Rest, but they are solely outnumbered by both the Blood Elves and mutated wildlife. Without backup, their outpost is in danger of falling, and we'd have no way to keep an eye on events near the Vector Coil. Report to Scout Jorl at Vindicator's Rest to the northwest, and offer her your assistance, Laura. Wait, I've already...
Good
what?
health, long life.
But I've already done these quests, didn't I? Oop, I'm stuck. I thought I finished all the quests that were available over there. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. Alright, didn't hurt that much. I thought I was done at Vindicator's Rest. We're almost at 14. Oh, by the way, I looked at my older episodes of this. Yeah. When they updated the game with, you know, the more recent expansions, they dropped my level. They even said, like, that the new cap is at 20, and some of your levels may have been either reset or dropped or whatever. Maybe lower than they were. And they certainly were, because I was at 17, 18, maybe even getting close to 20. And we started at what? 10? So that was kind of crazy. And you gals got some quests to do, huh? I was hoping Bloodwatch would send reinforcements once they learned what we're up against.
Do not lose faith.
Okay. That was weird. Achievements. Let's just follow the road, huh? They say it's less likely for you to be attacked, but clearly they roam pretty close to the road, so... Ooh, I'm missing 2 areas. Now, that's just an achievement, okay? But still, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Still, there's an island in that direction. But where would Talathian's camp be? Viridian Point. It looks like I've pretty much been over there except for this little spot up here. Should we? Should we go ahead and take a look? There might be quests over there. I don't want to miss out on any quests. Even though, yes, by the game standards, I have finished all the chapters in this area. But, I mean, come on. We haven't really. We haven't explored everything. And there could be stuff over there. I don't know. There may not be any more quests over there, but there are 2 spots that I have not gotten. There's a camp, and more than likely, at that camp, there is probably some quests. The warp piston. That's probably key to the ship's structure. And yeah, this is like filled with enemies, so I doubt there's any quests over here. Crimson Reach. So that's the one good thing about World of Warcraft compared to Final Fantasy XIV. Your mounts can't swim. And when you dive underwater, that's another thing. They can absolutely dive underwater, or swim underwater. But they can't seemingly swim on the surface of water, which is very strange. I don't know why. I don't know why they can't. Look at this place. When did I come here? Wormscar Island. All right, let's go around to the north. Oh, I finally cleared up my friends list. And I also looked for an option to turn off notifications, and I think maybe I did. I mean, none of them are checked, so I hope that they don't interrupt me during the game or during my recordings anymore. Okay, so this is all just, it was just undiscovered, but it wasn't really like, oh, wait. No, that was one of the spots. Okay, that's good. That's good. So that's one. And I can't see a spot where the other one would be. Normally it would have been covered up or something, but I'm not seeing it. So what do you say we go back and finally move on from Bloodwatch? Or from Blood Mist Isle, I should say. Now, there's a bunch of quests at the Exodar. So that might be our next stop. I think that'd be a good place to start. You know, it's a few of them. Not a lot, but enough to at least get started. Yeah, we gotta go in that direction. Roughly about that way. Wait, I can't breathe. I think one of the cooler little details about World of Warcraft is that if you play an undead character, they can breathe longer underwater, and I just thought that was a nice little touch. Learned that way back in the day. We're talking like Burning Crusade or even Wrath of the Lich King days. Probably was Burning Crusade because that's when I started, and I did make a few undead characters. And you learn that undead actually can breathe longer. Like, probably, I think it's twice as long, maybe. So I get 180 seconds as, which is a really long time, as a Draenei or anything that has lungs. Whereas the undead, I think, maybe get like 300 seconds or so. See, they're gone again. Well, then how do I trigger it? They're freaking gone again. Damn, I knew I should have. I should have.
Good fortune. Dionys,
Chronokai Christor. Do not lose faith.
Damn it. I should have gotten that quest. That's the second time it's been presented to me, and I just brush it off like it was no big deal. You've got to be kidding me. Why does that keep fading in and out? I don't get it. All right, well, anyway. So this obviously doesn't tell you where to go. That's what you call it, adventure guide is for. You got visit Chromie and Stormwind to choose a storyline for your next adventure. See, I don't want to go all the way to Stormwind because we still have the Exodar.
warm wishes to you.
To me? You shouldn't have.
Remember,
But we're going to the Exodar because I know there are quests over there, so that will be good. So I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Last weekend, of course, was the 4th of July if you're an American. I pretty much just, you know, did this. I worked, recorded my videos, which is fine for me. At least I'm not at work. I'm doing my work. And I have fun doing that all the time. Did a little streaming, you know. Probably the same thing this weekend as well. Throw this video out to you guys and I'll stream some more. Scarlet Nexus, man, what a game. Honestly, like it's really good. It's really good. The story is very interesting. The gameplay is just solid. Solid gameplay. Addicting gameplay for me, at least. Just a classic Japanese RPG. And quite frankly, it's getting me in the mood to play more Japanese RPGs. So I want to pick up Star Ocean again. I might start with, well, it is a different game, so I may not have to actually start with, what was it, Star Ocean till End of Time or something like that. I may not have to start there. I think they're completely different characters. It's a completely different story. But still. Had that game back in the day, way back on the PS2. Gave it up years ago, like an idiot. And then they remastered it and put it on the store, and I bought it, and, well, I have it to play. Oh, this is Dark Moon Fair stuff. Not really interested in that right now. What about this guy, though? Is he... Oh, the Hero's Call board.
well met.
Okay, so... These... Alright, hold on.
Be careful.
Let me just...
King's honor, friend.
Let me just go around and see if there's any other quests around here. I still don't know why that one quest keeps coming in and out. Like, I finished the one quest and then it just showed up again, and... this is so annoying. Yeah, see, look at this. There's, like, other quests here. But what are they? What is this? What are you? Doesn't even say when you hover over it. Oh, it's my trainer.
Blessings upon you.
I have an urgent message for you from Stormwind, Laura. It seems that speak to Patrice Lancaster. What? That's got to be a typo. has asked to speak with you at the training hall in Stormwind's Old Town District. The messenger did not say what the matter concerned, but that you should travel to Stormwind with all haste.
Good health, long life. The Naru have not
Of course,
forgotten us.
in this day and age, I believe the trainers are kind of useless now, if I'm not mistaken. All right, this quest is above me. They don't I might be wrong, but I don't think they actually do anything now. They're just there to, I guess, give you a quest every once in a while. Prophet Velen.
Will you join our...
These islands will serve as the home to thousands. Most of these people will remain here their entire lives. If you so desired, you could do the same. That's not what you want, is it, Laura? Velen nods. You will do many more great things before you pass. You must embrace your destiny and meet it head-on. Before you leave, I present you with 2 gifts. This tabard is worn by the most revered of the Hand of Argus, and the signet ring worn by our wisest sages. Wear them both with pride, Laura. Nice. I get a tabard and a ring. Which I don't even have a tabard, so there you go. And then I don't have a single ring yet, so that's even better. Nice. Cool. All right. I'm trying to do better. I mean, obviously, I can read. But sometimes the text, the font that they use in this game, more specifically for the quests, or at least the quest log, sometimes a bit hard to read. I don't know why. Maybe because it's small. Maybe I'm going blind. I have no idea. But I am trying to get better with reading slower and more articulate. And not to mention speaking slower and more articulate, so that way my thoughts can actually form before I even open my mouth. Because that's one, if there's one thing I definitely have a problem with, and I think this series will definitely help me with that, and my other project that I have in mind will help me with that as well. I think one of the biggest issues I have, just personally, is trying to speak before I have a thought. So my brain is already thinking it, and then before I know it, I'm trying to speak what I'm thinking, or trying to say what I'm thinking, but I can't put it in a coherent sentence because I'm thinking like 2 or 3 words ahead, and then I mess it up, and then I just don't, it doesn't sound good. You know, I don't pronounce words correctly at that point, and I just, nah. I'm not saying I'm a genius. I'm saying my brain sometimes works a little too fast. Because I know what I want to say, but I want to say it, you know, quickly. I want to get it out. And that might be due to the fact that years of doing this or whatever, I don't know. But as I've gotten older, it's gotten worse. Maybe I'm just... maybe my brain's dying. I mean, it is. Everybody's brain is dying. I don't think there are any more quests in here. Got the Crystal Hall, I went to the Vault of Lights, and I'm pretty sure that was about it. Did I go to the Crystal Hall? Up here? Hall or Halt? Hall. Yeah, see, that looks like a T. See what I mean? That font is weird. Now, the Dark Moon Fair happens all the time, so I'm not too worried about it. What the hell is this? Yeah, see, Dark Moon Fair here, Dark Moon Fair here. It's like the beginning of the month, I guess. Dark Moon Fair. So it's always happening. So I'm not too worried about it. But now we have to... All right, you know what? I'm going to fly back. And hopefully, whatever quest that was, will be there. Because I swear to God, if it's not, I'd like to know how to trigger it. But it does look as though we are finally going to head over to Stormwind. Love the music. Very calming. It can be. This piece in particular is very nice. I can't wait to fly so I don't have to take these stupid flight paths anymore. And believe me, they are stupid. It makes no sense as to why they program these flight paths. Maybe it's just a... Maybe it's like because it's legacy, you know, when they first brought the game out, and flight paths, I think flight paths have been in the game since the beginning. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'd never played base World of Warcraft. Though thanks to WoW Classic, I can know what that feels like. Because I started in Burning Crusade, and that's roughly about basically the same, just with an added area, but nope, it's not here. I don't get it. What triggered it? Was that just a guy to tell me, hey, oh, was that Prophet Velen? Because after seeing him, yeah, the guy standing here was literally wearing the same thing. I bet you that's what it was. Bet you that's what it was. And you know what? I'm done with these. Just get him out of there. Don't even sell them. Just get them out. I actually have, how much? Like a 15 gold. Yeah, if there's one thing they definitely improved, or at least boosted in this game, it is definitely the amount of money you make. It used to be very hard to make money. Now it's like every quest you do gives you, especially later on, the dailies and stuff, so much gold. But yeah, it's kind of crazy because this series can literally never end, in a way. Well, okay, I can't say literally, but it... What's the word I'm looking for? It theoretically can never end. Because this is a game that's constantly ongoing, constantly evolving, constantly changing things. And adding to the story. Which is why I'm glad they brought out WoW Classic. And even if they didn't, I would have found a private server to use. There were some really good private servers that I used before... they announced WoW Classic, and I was like, you know what? I guess I'll just go the official route. Because now they got Burning Crusade, and I'm fully expecting them to bring out Wrath of the Lich King. And I'm pretty sure that's where they're going to stop, because after Wrath of the Lich King, nobody cared about any of the expansions after that. I guess Cataclysm was like a cool expansion, but it wasn't memorable like Wrath of the Lich King, like Burning Crusade. I feel like they're going to stop after Wrath because that's where people loved it the most. Wrath was the pinnacle of World of Warcraft. I don't care who you are. That's Warcraft, World of Warcraft at its best, right there. You know, when the first and only hero class was the Death Knight, and you didn't have a limitation on your abilities, which was stupid, by the way.
Champion, an urgent war council is underway. Your presence is requested in Stormwind Keep.
Nice. Yeah, I forgot they also have voice acting in here. Okay, so how do I go about... here we go. So, there's Broken Shore. So, the Burning Legion has returned to Azeroth. The Iron Horde are invading Azeroth. We must stop them to save our world for Azeroth. Enter the dark... Wow, you can just... Okay. The Bronze Dragonflight's magics are powerful and allow us to see Azeroth how we choose to. Explore the world and rise to the challenge in your favorite period in time. Interesting. So I guess you could just pick any moment in the game to go to. Interesting. But we're going to stick to this. Oh, this is getting in the way now. That sucks. I was kind of hoping that wasn't going to happen. There we go. That's better. So,
May the light embrace you.
where is a flight path? Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's I forgot they are way over here.
Safe journey.
That's Hellfire Peninsula. Stormwind Keep is not there. Magtheridon's lair. There are raids right in the middle of Hellfire? Legion, Tides of War. Take the portal from the Stair of Destiny to Stormwind. What? How do they expect me to get there? Oh my god, well, no, okay, no, never mind. Go to World. Azeroth. Whoa. They've added a these used to be literally right, like this was here. This was right here. Right next to the Maelstrom. There it is. All right, how do I get there? War campaign. A nation divided. A partnership with the island nation of Kul Tiras would grant us access to the legendary navy and a military edge over the Horde. Okay, but I want to go here. Why does it open this though? That's the real question. Why does it open up Hellfire Peninsula? Is that where I need to go to get there? Because that makes no sense at all. Sure, there's Kalimdor. Any bags?
Find something useful.
Wait. Okay. Mining sack. Yeah, okay. There's a huge brown sack. I know I'm a child.
Safe journey.
All right, how do I
Need help?
do this?
For the Alliance.
I didn't think a simple
I hope you find something useful.
I didn't think a simple flight path would take me there, but there's got to be a way I can go. Oh, here we go. Take the portal from the Stair of Destiny to Stormwind. That's optional. How's that optional? Oh, here we go. Literally, look at your stupid minimap, Adam. Good God, you are stupid. Goodbye, Exodar. I hardly knew ye. Oh wait, this is the shaman trainer. I am stupid, aren't I? Are you casting something? Are you casting a portal? No, you're just playing around. I got it. Really? Nothing? Alright. Do I... There's got to be a ship, right? There's got to be a ship somewhere. Maybe? Apparently Azure Isle can go to 30? Are you being serious? 1 to 30. No. Then there's Teldrassil. The beginning areas could take you to level 30? I don't think so. What is this? It's like a store. Yeah, it's a inn. Wait, the Exo bar? That's funny. Anyway, so I didn't want to spend my time trying to find a way there. I mean, is there not a portal or something? Because there's no flight path. I can't just take a flight path there. Can I? No, because we're changing continents. So we have to get a ship. There's got to be a ship somewhere. So it says take the portal from the Stair of Destiny. But I can't. Can I zoom? No, I can't zoom in. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. The Dark Portal. See, there's Outland right there. But this place is nowhere near Outland. So why would they say to do that? It's like a bridge over there. There's Silver Mist Isle. I wonder if there's like a ship dock over there. Oh, there's some... Wait, is this where our camp is? Oh, what's this? Ah, I'm stuck. Just a bunch of guys lined up in here. What you guys doing? I could have swore I knew how to do this back in the day. Now I don't know anything. Purple, man. Love purple. Favorite color. What is that? It's level 13. And you're gonna attack me. Blah, blah, blah. Do they scale with me? Is that why it says I can go from 1 to 30? Because things will just keep scaling? Or... Oh, for God's sake, how many of you are there? Go away. Leave a brother alone. There's a pod cluster. Cluster. Could have swore there was a way to leave through the Exodar. I don't think Silver Mist Isle is the place. I'm pretty sure it isn't. What's my Hearthstone? I don't have a Hearthstone because I never actually set my home point. See, there's a cave up this way. Stop. Stop. You're not gonna catch me. So you might as well just knock it off. You too. And you. Go away. There's the dock. I found you. Stop it. It's time to leave this wretched place. It's actually not. It's pretty nice out here. Alright, come on. Discover whatever this is. Anytime now. The hell? Well, that's There you go. Hey. There you go. Oh, it's not a ship anymore. That's a portal to Darnassus, though. And Darnassus is right here. But Darnassus is also the place for the ship. I think, right? You.
What brings you?
Unfortunately, the ship is currently under repairs. Its unwavering service record may have been tarnished. However, I am here to provide you with other means to reach your destination. A simple portal may not match the thrill of having the wind flow through your hair on the high seas, but you will be able to continue on with your business unimpeded. Please use this portal whenever you feel the need. I am at your service. Interesting. Why did they get rid of the ships? Come on, come on. That's weird. Why are the ships not working? It says it's under repairs. Were the ships bugged or something? It'd be funny if they were and that was their solution. It's like, just give them a portal or something. It's funny because even that's to Exodar. Yeah, this guy is going to say the ships are unavailable. But I think... Aha! There we go. Let's go get this first, just real quick. Let's get this flight path unlocked. I don't think I'll ever come back here. Because this is the Night Elf starting area, but... Yeah, you know, it's good to have the flight paths. So, I don't remember doing that. No, because I didn't. It's all over the place. There's just portals everywhere. Here we go. So, did they just say, screw it, we're going to streamline this process and just forget the ships and just put portals down? I mean, it's faster. You don't have to wait for the ship. You don't have to ride the ship until it reaches the edge of the world and then it'll load. You just instantly go. I guess that's what that explanation means. It's like the ship is under repairs. But it's not. They're just not coming back. Because it's too convenient to have portals. Where is this? I have never seen this before. Oh, that's where that is. Why is my map not loading? There you go. Honorhold Mage. Why was his name yellow? Oh man, Stormwind, baby. Again with the Dark Moon Fair. Get a job, would you? All right, I'm went right past the exit. Ah, nostalgia, man. Whoa, this is different. It certainly looks different. It may not be, but it looks different. This part looks pretty much the same. So cool, man. So cool. It's been a hot minute since I've even been here. What do you got?
Hey there.
Okay, so
Safe travels.
there's just a bunch of quests here, which I definitely want to get into, but we are primarily here. We are going to do every quest in most of the areas. Obviously, Stormwind's not going anywhere. These quests will be here when I get back to them. And then we got this whole thing right here. But we're going to start with what I guess is known as the war campaign. Or, in this case, Tides of War. It's the campaign. Which, honestly, was possibly one of the cooler things that they added to the game, which was, came with this adventure guide. It helped you figure out where you needed to go next. What exactly should you be doing right here? And they just added a whole campaign, which is just awesome. Ooh. Epic music. Time to see the War Council. Flight specialist.
Hello.
Ah.
See you later.
I guess I'm not part of the Alliance yet, technically. There's even a quest in here. Yeah, there you go. Load.
Everyone is here. What news
Nice.
do you bring, Spiders?
The voice acting was
Recently,
awesome.
Horde agents broke into the stockades and freed 2 Zandalari prisoners. A princess and a prophet.
And where? What of the 8 warships we sent in pursuit?
Only one returned. Survivors say they encountered strange and terrifying magics. And a massive Zandalari fleet.
Impossible! It's one of Sylvanas' tricks! It has to be.
Jaina, perhaps you could help us see what this survivor...
Hey, Greymane.
witnessed.
It's a simple enough spell, provided the subject is
Yeah, there's my girl, Jaina Proudmoore.
Show us. Show us what happened.
Do I click on it?
If the Horde makes allies of the Zandalari, we won't have the power to stop them.
Then we must make allies of our own. My people command the most powerful navy in all of Azeroth. If I could bring Kul Tiras back into the Alliance...
Jaina, you're the reason they left the Alliance.
And dealing with that is the only hope we have of bringing them back.
I believe it is. And I believe you can. It will be difficult. And dangerous.
I will return with the fleet. Or not at all.
Be careful, Jaina. Light be with you.
Yeah, that I forgot they've got in-game cutscenes now, which help flesh out the story a little bit better, give it more of a visual meaning. I believe when she goes back to Kul Tiras, that was the Battle for Azeroth expansion, which was the previous expansion to the current one, which is Shadowlands. I believe Shadowlands is out. Pretty sure it is.
Greetings, friend.
The Horde have forced our hand yet again. This cannot stand. Kul Tiras is the greatest naval power in Azeroth and a former ally, but we've had little contact with them since Jaina's father, Lord Admiral Jaina Proudmoore, was defeated at Theramore. Many have criticized Jaina's decision that day, saying she believed so deeply in the promise of peace between the Alliance and Horde that she betrayed her own father. Perhaps she feels the time has come to atone for this. Loath as I am to put Jaina in harm's way, Kul Tiras must join the Alliance. Good luck.
Never lose hope.
I must prepare my ship. Champion, meet me in the harbor when you are ready to depart.
So, Gen, how are your sea legs?
steady as ever.
Take a 7th Legion vessel along as an escort. Secure a base of operations in Kul Tiras. Our plan must not fail. And please, look after Jaina.
As you wish.
Look at how much health this man has. Good lord. It's like 5 million, isn't it? This guard just... I bet you this wasn't here before, and they never changed that guard's pathing. That's really funny. Okay, so I think we are just... This is actually... They call it the campaign, but this is just the... What is it? The Battle for Azeroth expansion, isn't it? And again, you know, the story for World of Warcraft has changed dramatically since WoW Classic. But luckily, again, they're just... I could actually play WoW Classic. I'd have to recreate another character, which is fine by me. But it comes free with my subscription, so I don't care. I like creating new characters as it is anyway. And I believe the Draenei weren't introduced until Burning Crusade, so I believe, along with the Blood Elves. So if I play WoW Classic and go through that story, I'll probably be looking at maybe a Night Elf. I always liked the Night Elves. I don't even think... I could be wrong about this. Probably am. I don't even think the Shadow Priest class was even available until Burning Crusade. But we'll see. I might actually even already have a character, but I'll create a new one. That'll be a while from now, though. We got a long way to go for this. I mean, we're still technically at the beginning here. We just completely just went through the entirety of Azure Mist Isle and Blood Mist Isle and so on and so forth. And now we're finally into the campaign here. Because there was nothing left. There was nothing left for me to do. That was it. But I did say, okay, I did say that this series is about the entirety of the story, and that includes the side quests that apparently nobody wants to do. And so far, I have found so many interesting little stories from these side quests, and I'm really excited to do more of them. And there's plenty here, it looks like, in Stormwind. There'll probably be plenty more in other cities as well. But we're gonna go with the campaign for now, and then when we get to a specific area, we'll grab more quests. We'll do more side quests and stuff like that.
What would you ask the Daughter of the Sea?
Be prepared for the journey to Kul Tiras. I'm ready to set sail. I've heard this tale before. Skip the Kul Tiras introductory quests and begin your journey in Borealis. No, we're gonna start from the beginning. I have played. I don't think I finished when Battle for Azeroth was out. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But I have played a lot of the quests. I don't remember any of it. So we're gonna set sail.
I know what must be done.
Ahoy, ahoy, sweet daughter of the seas.
Ahoy, this child be mine. The Admiral's will, his whole entire world, for as long as stars do shine.
Promise you'll come back?
I'll weather every storm if I know you are waiting for me.
Time to go, Jaina.
I love you, Papa.
Come topside, sweetheart.
Your loving mother, will never forgive you, murderer.
Lady Jaina, we've arrived.
Thank you, Captain.
Speaking of freaking me out, I didn't know this is a horror game.
The true battle.
Home again after all this time. They're not letting us any closer to the keep. We'll have to walk from here. Returning to Borealis has stirred feelings I thought I'd left behind. Memories smoothed away by the years like stones in the tide. It all feels raw again. I do not know how this will end, only that we must try.
We all have our ghosts. I hope this works.
Me too.
Halt! State your intentions!
I am Jaina Proudmoore. I have come for an audience with Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore, my mother.
We're taking you to Catherine, all right. You'll answer to her for your crimes against Kul Tiras.
As you wish.
Clear the way! Dangerous prisoners coming through!
I see the city guard is as disciplined as ever. My father was so proud of them. And now they see me as a criminal.
Mummy, who's that lady?
Come on, we're going home. Now!
I suppose I have earned this.
Get those civilians back! Form a perimeter!
It's the daughter of the sea!
Lady Jaina, is that really her?
She's come back to finish us!
Murderer! Traitor!
I will suffer what I must. For the Alliance.
So, my wayward daughter returns to the kingdom she betrayed. Why?
I have come to ask Kul Tiras for aid. On behalf of the Alliance.
The Alliance? Ha! Where were they when we begged for their help? When our husbands and sons and brothers were slaughtered at Theramore?
Do not blame the Alliance for my actions.
So you admit it? You admit that you were responsible for the deaths of our men?
I was. But I will do anything in my power to ease the suffering of Kul Tiras.
Catherine, enforce our laws. The punishment for treason is death.
Do you accept the judgment of your homeland?
I accept your judgment, Mother.
You are no daughter of mine.
Do what you will. She is nothing to me.
Whew. Ooh, holy crap. Oh, they took all my stuff. Holy crap.
Finally awake.
Yeah, her mother's pissed.
What's the word?
Hope you had a nice nap. You're gonna need your strength. Yeah, these cutscenes are awesome. Absolutely. Also, didn't know that this was a first of all, when the hell did I get this? And secondly, didn't know this was a low level area. I could have swore that Kul Tiras was a higher level because I came here when I was a higher level. So this is interesting. I'm relieved you woke up. Having to carry you would have made this job far less appealing. The name's Flynn, and my client in Borealis is paying me a king's bounty to break you out of here. You, my friend, are incarcerated in Tol Dagor. Used to be a legit prison, till the Ashvane Trading Company bought it. Now it's Priscilla's own personal fortress, riddled with scum on both sides of the bars. It wasn't hard to bribe my way into this cell. Now we just have to get out. Not to worry, I have a plan. Right.
Alright, here's the plan. Hit me.
Okay.
Come on, hit me. Oh,
Eh.
Oh, you brute. God! God! Help! Oh! Hey, what's going on in there?
I didn't do it. He fainted. Bam.
Quick, hit that lever.
It's pronounced lever.
Riot, boys! Give them hell!
Boys and girls. Okay, let's be inclusive now.
Grab your gear and let's pay the block warden a visit. We'll need his keys.
Alrighty. Give me all my stuff. Let's sort this. This cannot be the beginning for this level. There's no way. I remember this being a higher level. Maybe they reduced it so that you could play the Battle for Azeroth expansion. Get right into it, you know? This dude's level 14. And he is taking a hell of a beating here. I guess because he's the warden.
The keys are ruined. That was some serious. Just what kind of powder is this? Hey, help me grab some of this stuff. Oh, one more thing. Well, two. Ah, that's better. I felt naked without these. Let's move.
Well, you certainly know how to punch somebody then. We go this way.
Maybe we can blow the lock. Sprinkle some of that powder on it.
Okay.
Now for a little spark. You may want to take a step back. Woo! That stuff packs a punch. Get down to the lower levels and find a way out.
It's funny how the gate just faded into nothing. Yeah, I guess they lowered the level of this area so that you could just go right into the Battle of Azeroth. That's interesting. Of course, I'm getting cloth that I can't even use yet. We have got to save Jaina. Oh, wow. Somebody's already gone through here. Well, thanks, man. I'm just going to follow your lead. Hope that's okay.
Oh, smells like a freebooter's hammock.
Yeah, sewers aren't meant to smell great. Oh, boy.
Something touched my leg.
It's called a rat.
Wait. No, it was just my other leg.
Hey, we're out.
Stop right there.
No. Oh.
No.
Ooh, he's a biggin.
Yeah, I'm officially done with this place.
Same.
Our ride should be waiting for us just up the beach.
Right. Well, it's funny because I already have a ride. Keep up, old man. Still 60%, right? Yeah.
There she is.
What is going on in there? It sounds like you started a riot.
No idea what you're talking about. But I think we finally have some real dirt on Ashvale. A new gunpowder. Like nothing I've ever seen. Oh, and I rescued the target, of course. Crime buddy, Talia, crime buddy.
Wait. I recognize you.
Yes.
Jaina Proudmoore.
Yes.
The Alliance emissary.
Yes.
Cyrus didn't mention that. I would have charged him double.
Oh, you're so generous.
You at all. Now row. Here we are, Borealis Harbour. Aside from Proudmoore Keep, it's the most heavily guarded part of the city, and the only place most visitors ever get to see. Looks like another Alliance ship has already docked. Hopefully they got a warmer welcome than Jaina did.
I'll tell you what. I'm thankful for these cutscenes, man. It'll make it easier getting a thumbnail made through this.
I've trained my whole life for this.
Is that the new powder Flynn was talking about? It's hard to believe the Lord Admiral would willingly hand you and her daughter over to Lady Ashvane. She must have had her reasons, right? I think a proper introduction is in order. My name is Talia, member of the Proudmoore Guard and squire of Sir Cyrus Crestfall. Cyrus asked me and Flynn to break you out of the Ashvane prison and get you settled in here at the market, but he neglected to mention that you were with the Alliance. I must say, it is an honor. Let's get you up to speed.
Don't worry about the prison break. Here in the market, you're just another traveler. Now let's get you settled in.
Right. Oh, no, you're not going to come with me. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. She's coming with me. I'm not going with her.
This ferry connects to stations all along the Sound's interior coast. You'll need a ferry pass from the harbour master. That won't be a problem.
There we go. So, okay. I didn't even click on him. She just gave it to me. Oh, yeah. There's the frame rate drop. This place is like notorious for dropping frames. Man, I even remember coming here, man. This is cool. It's cool to be back here. Kul Tiras is a really cool... I say cool a lot, but...
The counting house is under heavy guard.
It is a really cool
Feel free to store your
island.
Here.
Oop, this way. So they're basically just doing an introduction sort of thing. And obviously I could have skipped it all, but then we wouldn't get those cool cutscenes, you know? Gotta go up.
The market hosts travelers from all over Azeroth. There are many taverns, but this one's my favorite.
That's cool.
I spend a lot of time in here.
Her voice has got reverb on it.
Tell me their stories, especially folks from the Eastern Kingdoms.
This is definitely different because I remember back in the day when you actually like stayed on Kalimdor or the Eastern Kingdoms. There was no going to just straight to Kul Tiras because it didn't exist, but it's like there was no going off the mainlands. You stuck to the mainlands because that's where all the stuff was. That's crazy.
Ah, there's my girl. You must be restless being cooped up here all day. Believe me, I know the feeling.
Galeheart.
Beautiful, isn't she? Cyrus gave her to me when she was just a hatchling. Finally.
Ready to meet the harbor master himself? These days, Cyrus is the harbor master, but he used to be one of Jaina Proudmoore's most trusted knights. I lost my mother when the scourge hit Lordaeron. My father sent me here to be raised away from the war. I don't know much about him, just that he was a Stormwind knight who gave his life fighting the Lich King. Interesting. Dalen handpicked Cyrus to raise me and forced him to take a desk job. It's the only reason he wasn't at Theramore. He's probably checking in that other Alliance ship. Let's go.
Come back with you'll feel at home here in no time. Now let's check in with Cyrus.
So her father was fighting the Lich King. So did we get a chance to meet him during Wrath of the Lich King? That'll be interesting if that's actually woven into the story. That'd be really cool. I like this music.
Come on. The Harbour Master's office is just through here.
Stand down! Don't you know who that is?
But sir, Lady Ashvane ordered...
Lady Ashvane. Do you serve Lady Ashvane? Is that Lady Ashvane's crest upon your shield?
No, sir.
No. You serve Kul Tiras. You wear the crest of Proudmoore. And you take your orders from me. Now stand down and let them pass. We shall parley in my office.
Aye, sir. Let them through.
King Greymane, it is an honor. You are free to remain in the harbor.
Nice of them to come by.
Talia, prepare a full briefing for our guests.
Aye, sir.
Okay. So just click on... Nope. Click on him.
Something to report?
You must be the Alliance emissary. I'm glad Flynn and Talia were able to get you out of that damn prison. I am Sir Cyrus Crestfall. On behalf of the Proudmoore Admiralty, I welcome you to Kul Tiras.
Fair winds and following seas.
Catherine Proudmoore turned us away and had her own daughter cast out as a traitor. Why would you help us?
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you?
Maybe because Lady Ashvane has gone insane.
It was the Second War. Tough to keep them all straight. An orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the gunwale ripped across the deck and tore into a friend of mine. Should have been his ticket home, but he was a stubborn one. Refused to leave before the war was won. So he
I really wish these two people weren't here.
Told the healers he was fine.
He's kind of just getting in the way.
Woke up screaming and drenched in sweat. Infection had eaten away at his insides. My friend never saw another sunrise. By the time he asked for help, it was too late. Kul Tiras still bears the scars of the Third War. No one feels this more deeply than Catherine Proudmoore. But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept her blind to the infection that has spread throughout our...
As they tend to do.
The land I love is falling apart, so I'm asking for your help. Kul Tiras needs the Alliance, just as badly as you need us.
I see. Then we shall prove to Catherine
Oh, let me do
Proudmoore the
this.
same
There
truth
we
that
go.
I learned
That's more
at great
cutscene-like.
cost.
I should have done that a long time ago.
There is strength.
Okay. I really should do that when I know there's
Well met.
talking going on. I've never seen Cyrus fired up like this. Sounds like we have work to do.
For Kul Tiras.
Sounds like you'll be working with us for a while. Cyrus will charter a naval transport between here and Stormwind, but I expect you'll want something a bit faster for day-to-day use. Head back upstairs and take a left when you go outside. You'll find an old study where the Tide Sages, got it, used to conduct their magic rituals. Surely your Alliance mages have already sensed its power. Inform them they may open their portals there. The harbor guards will keep the room secure.
Stay on course.
Nice. Let's go do that now. I'll come back for that other quest later because I'm sure that's no doubt a main quest as well. Part of the story, I suppose.
You need something?
This place is steeped in magic. Can you feel it? What kind of rituals were they doing here, I wonder? Local authority has given us permission to open portals here.
See you around.
7th Legion Magus. Let's see them portals, baby. We got Ironforge, Exodar. Oh, good. I can go home. And Stormwind. Perfect.
Sir, the situation report is ready.
Excellent. Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
Okay.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
All set? Good timing. I have your briefing ready. Kul Tiras must be unified before it can be of any help to the Alliance. Let's get you briefed on the current situation in each of our major territories. Then you can take a look on the map, at the map behind me, and make the call on where you want to go first. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Serve with honor. Kul Tiras is made up of several major houses. They were unified under Jaina Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat at Theramore. Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore now rules in his place, commanding both the military and the guard. Despite our efforts to maintain order, Kul Tiras has seen an increase in crime, corruption, and piracy. People are losing faith in the Proudmoore Admiralty. To the west lies Justvar, a mountainous region providing most of the kingdom's ore, and some of our toughest warriors. House Waycrest has been a loyal supporter of Proudmoore's rule for centuries, but their recent absence from council meetings has given rise to troubling rumors. In Stormsong Valley, to the north, the Tide Sages of House Stormsong craft and bless the ships of our legendary fleet. But nobody's heard from the fleet in months. The Tide Sages have withdrawn into their cloisters and seem uninterested in finding our missing ships. We must unite the houses beneath the Proudmoore banner and locate the missing fleet. Otherwise, Kul Tiras could fall apart before this war even begins.
That was a pretty epic telling. That is so cool, man. I love it. I love these cutscenes. It really just fleshes out the story. But I think I am actually going to end it here. Just because I feel like if I take on another quest, it is going to be quite the endeavor. And I don't want it to be. I want us to be able to have the time to pick up a quest and go do it. Right now, that is not the case. What level is this guy?
What do you need?
What's the situation?
There we go. 46. So he's not too far ahead. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so this is really cool. Interesting that they changed it to bring you right to Kul Tiras right after the Exodar or wherever you might be coming from. But hey, cool. We get right into the story for the Battle of Azeroth, one that I never actually finished. So that's great. Interesting, very interesting. And I mean, again, I really enjoyed the stories that we got to see on Blood Mist Isle. I think it was fun to see at least the Draenei trying to right their wrongs, even though they didn't do it on purpose. They feel responsible for what happened on Azure Mist Isle and Blood Mist Isle, and so they're trying to correct it. They're trying to understand what happened and maybe fix it, which is just awesome. And we got to go through some awesome side quests that really kind of just like, again, the one that stood out to me, which again I did 3 years ago, but it still rings in my memory, was that one of the guy who lost his family because the Alkin had gone crazy. They killed his family, and he was going to kill himself unless he got his family's bones back and buried properly. It was just crazy. And you know, then we got Cyrus talking about how he saw his friend just get shredded by shrapnel and during the war, and it's just like, wow, this game can get brutal. What is a Kul Tiras guard do? What was that? That was weird. But anyway. So that was awesome. And I'm pretty sure that I have, I actually think I have this type of gear, the BOA gear. And I might actually put it on so that way we're not just, you know, stuck with regular gear. But then again, where's the fun in that? I'll end up wearing that gear all the way up to whatever the cutoff level is for that at this point. And it's kind of neat to see what kind of gear I could get. If I was actually just a brand new player. So, but this is going to be an awesome expansion to go through. I'm really excited to finally get back into this and maybe finally beat the Battle for Azeroth because we now have direction. We have the campaign to go through, which is awesome. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And please join me again in the next one where we continue our journey to bring the Alliance and Kul Tiras back together. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be really interesting to see how that is done. But, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and also hit the like button if you want. And check out the website for merch. I almost forgot all this. Check out the website for some merch. Go to gamersplatform.net, click the store tab, and see if you want to maybe support me by purchasing a t-shirt or something like that. And hopefully you guys like them. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're chomping at the bit for better quality videos, you can watch this exact same series on my website, gamersplatform.net. All these videos are on there in much better quality, not higher resolution per se, but just better bitrate, better quality than YouTube will ever offer in 1080p, especially. And I hope you guys are willing to check out all the other shows on there. I do have an exclusive show on there called PlayStation Playground. So if you're interested in PlayStation exclusive games, check out that series. I've got plenty of games that I've already gone through. But until next time, I'm Adam Wolf. This is World of Warcraft, and I'll see you guys in the next one.